Alright folks, welcome to Chrononaut Metal Detecting, time warp number 41. This week's video is actually 5 smaller hunts that we've cobbled together. The first 2 hunts, we go out in the woods with our friend Terry, and we find some neat stuff. Then there are 2 hunts that we did at house permissions, and then the final hunt is out in the woods at our favorite spot. So let's go and see what we found. It's a US Navy, 1900. Oh my God, it's standing! I just got stuck.
Are you kidding me?
I just got stuck. Gotta catch you for silver.
Ta-da!
Wow.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh
Red
my God.
shank. And there is that an eye? It's a barber quarter! Oh yes! It's a mercury.
Oh my God!
Oh, my first mercury. Hey, you found a silver coin.
Woohoo! Oh my gosh!
Mwah.
Mwah.
That is awesome. Hang on, let me... All right, folks. Here's some sort of pit that has metal sides, and then here's our friend Terry, and he dug.
I just dug an axe head.
An old axe head. Yeah.
All complete.
So that's some signs of civilization here.
I don't think it's hand forged, but it's old.
Yeah, it's not new anyway. All right, folks, we'll keep hunting, see what else we find. Okay, you guys, we're still out with our friend Terry. I'm down by water, and I found my first very identifiable relic, and it's an old brass buckle. Seems to be in pretty good shape. Now we're in these woods because there were supposed to be some 1800s, early 1900s activity, some houses. So that's encouraging. Let's keep hunting. All right, guys, this is always a good sign of civilization. Spoon. You know what? I think it might be aluminum, like a military type. Well, maybe it's stainless, but it's just got a gray look, and it's got that stamped like strengthening rib. All right, that's interesting. Old spoon. All right, guys, I'm doing something I typically don't do. Let me get that nail. I found this bottle, which is older, but not really old. And then I got just a tangle of signals, stuck my shovel in, and just started pulling out tons and tons of oyster shells. So, and then I got another piece of bottle. I'm kind of maybe on a dump site, and I just did find one, like a broken older key. So I think I'm gonna see, knowing that it's probably all trash, I'm still gonna dig out this hole a little bit, and I'll show you if I find anything else. All right, folks, so I was dump site digging quite a while, quite deep, bunch of glass and stuff, interesting odds and ends. I would say, oh, hello, Mr. Spider. I would say besides the broken key I got, this is the other interesting item that was thrown away. Pretty neat. Okay, well, that's at least sign of civilization. People were dumping trash back here. All right, let's keep hunting.
Hey guys, I have been going at it for a couple of hours and finally found my first interesting thing. I don't actually even know what it is. You see it as I found it. I haven't cleaned it off yet at all. Oh, it says product of General Motors. So it's something car related, I guess. GM. Oh, it says Pontiac. And that says something 60s. Sixes. Chief of the Sixes? I don't know. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. What am I looking at here? Whatever this is sick. I have no idea where Joel and Terry are. We're back out in these same woods again that Terry taught us about, or told us about. Some kind of car doodad. That is so radical. I'm so happy I finally found something neat. Let's keep on going.
Will you search through the lonely earth for me?
Alright, next hole after that GM thing is this, which appears, I think, to be the lid of a lipstick tube. And it's probably pretty old. So yay, I'm finally starting to get on stuff. Hee let's keep going. Alright, well this is obviously not the crown jewels, but it's definitely got some age to it. I'm actually going to back up and show you guys. There's a mound that I've been digging on. I don't know if the camera is going to show it that well, but I think what I've stumbled upon is an old rubbish dump. And by old, I don't mean like 1820s, but it does seem like the stuff I'm digging out of this mound has some real definite age to it. So I'm going to keep hitting this spot really good and see what else I can pull out of there, because this is pretty cool. All right, I'll let you know what I find.
All right, what is this? Oops, if I can keep hold of it. Looks like somebody made something out of something else. I don't know if you see, but there are like cut off letters. And the shape of this is kind of rough, like that curve. I have no idea what that was. Some old piece of brass. All right, neat. All right, folks, we are on a permission in a 1925 house, and my first target is a 1950 something wheat cent. So that's a good sign. All right, folks, we're still at the wonderful 1925 house, and my second target is also an old wheat cent. So that's a good sign. There's some old coins here. Okay, third hole, third wheatie. Still getting some old coins. All right, folks, here's another wheat cent, and it is, let's see if I can flip it over. Oh, nope, I dropped it completely. It is very old, and it was very hard to see, but Ashley was finally able to clean it up and see the date, and it's either 1923 or 1925, which is very neat because the house is a 1925. So that, to me, is extremely interesting. This could have been dropped the year the house was built. Very cool. Okay, folks, the wheat cents I've been having come up, I need to scrape with toothpicks quite a bit, but this is in a wetter kind of soil, and this one is, it wipes clean without a problem. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. A lot of difference a little bit of soil can make. Let's keep going. All right, folks, it looks like I dug another wheat cent, and while I was looking at it, Ashley said she dug a token, and it is a UCLA, and then turn it over, parking token. And I assure you, we are still in Florida. So if it's a UCLA, what you think of when you hear that, then someone must have gone off to college and come back and dropped it, or who knows, but that is an amazing token.
Thank you. I'm
Great.
super jazzed.
Great job.
Thanks.
I'll be your treasure.
All right, folks, we are at a wonderful house that was built in 1911, and we have little helpers that are digging with us, and we just found the first neat item. It is some sort of old token, and on the reverse it has like a clover.
Oh my goodness. What?
So we're gonna clean this up with a little water, and then we'll show you and see if we can identify it. All right, folks, this is something we're gonna have to do some research on, but the kids cleaned it up for us in the water, and it looks great. So not too old. It's dated 1981. So we will figure out what that is and show you guys in the wrap-up.
The touch of the kings and the breath of the wind. I need the call of all the songbirds. They sang all the wrong words.
All right, folks, Ashley has something interesting. Look at the shape.
Some kind of pendant. Oh my gosh, I think maybe
Oh, wow.
religious.
I don't know, there's some real decorations coming out on
Oh
that.
my gosh. Oh my god. Oh, it says with thanks from the American something children.
Oh my goodness, that is pretty neat. I have to say that we think that the house, it was restored, the 1911 house, and there was landscaping done. So we're getting a lot of shallow modern coins, but that is a little older maybe. That's neat. We'll research it and figure out what it was.
I'm waiting for you.
All right, folks, finally got a deeper coin signal and uncovered the 1 cent, so it's a wheatie, and then scraped up the date, 1935. So there we go, finally an old coin. Let's see if there are any more.
Alright guys, a few minutes ago I heard Joel saying that he got his first wheat cent of the day, and now I have got my first wheat cent of the day. I haven't really cleaned it up, so I don't know what year it's from, but there you go, you can see the CEN at least. So that's pretty cool, at least we're getting some coins with some age. Now let's try to get dimes and quarters from those years. Alright guys, it started raining really bad, so we had to pack it up and we're heading home, and we stopped at the drive-thru to get a little bit of lunch, and look what Joel got back in the change. It is a 1952 wheat cent. So that's 3 wheat cents for the day. Yay!
All right, we're back in our favorite woods for the first time since really bad storms. So we're hoping it picks something up. And Ashley is on her very first target. What did you get?
It's like a tiny, tiny ring, but it is decorative. Look,
It
there's
is.
stones in it.
It very much is. Let's see if this is focusing. Yeah, they're little tiny stones. It's like a child's ring or something.
Something.
Because you have little hands, and look,
That is bananas.
that is tiny.
This is my first target of the day. I haven't even dug any trash or anything.
I have been digging nothing but trash, and my machine's really chattery here, but you dig one hole and get a little ring. And it's old too.
Yeah,
Way to go.
thank you. So, giant idiot that I am, I left both my pinpointer and my little hand shovel in the car, which conveniently is parked about half a mile away from where we were digging. So I am making the long and arduous trek back to the car to get those things. I borrowed Joel's pinpointer to find that little baby ring or whatever that was, but I'd rather have my own. So I'll see you guys when I get back over there.
All right, folks, we're off to a rough start today. We didn't get out until really late. My machine is doing that thing where it just chatters. So I've got the sensitivity backed way down. And Ashley had to hike back out of the woods and go to the car because she had forgotten her pinpointer. So like I said, we're doing great. I just got this. And it is a disc of some sort. Seems to have a break up at the top. I wonder what it could be. I don't know if there's any details. All right, I'm working one-handed. Let me brush it off and I'll come right back. All right, I want to say it's some sort of tool tag that got ripped off, that was a hole, because I cleaned up this side and there is definitely some identifying number there. Yeah, I think that was ripped like completely off of whatever it was attached to. All right, that's interesting. All right, folks, about 2 feet from what I think is a tool tag. And I'm the very next hole. It's like been a minute and a half. And I pop what looks like a very old spoon. I know I'm in the shadow. I wonder if that's better. It was down there quite a ways. And it's very green. Oh, look at that. The back has taken kind of a golden hue. You can see that green coming through. All right, folks, I think that's a pretty old spoon. Let me brush it up and I'll do another quick video. All right, folks, there I scraped off some of the dirt and you can see it's got a pretty nice pattern. So, all right, that's a good sign. Where there's old spoons, there's other old civilization.
All right, guys, I have survived the arduous trek to get my pinpointer. And Joel tells me that he has found something.
Yeah, my very last target was an old spoon, an old silver-plated spoon. And I popped this hole.
Woo! Another spoon.
To fill the whole silverware drawer.
I don't think that one's silver-plated, though.
Yeah, look at that. Look how it's bent.
Yeah, that's
wild. You know what? This probably was. It has a nice design.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's pretty.
Ooh.
It's kind of deco or something.
Yeah, it is.
That's neat. Yeah, and there's a little silver remnants, I think. So yeah.
Well, good job. That's pretty cool. You were a spoon finder today.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll break a record for spoons in a day.
Good job.
All right, I finally got on a coin today. It is a wheat cent, and it is in bad condition because it was down in a wetter type of dirt. So, don't know about the date, but at least I got a coin. I got an old Wheatie.
Look at this, you guys. Big snake skin. That must be a big old snake that belongs to. That's so cool.
All right, I just popped another coin and it landed right there with the dirt. Looks like it's gonna be another penny. Wonder if I can rip it on my pants real quick. Okay, it's an old penny. I will clean it up real quick and do another video. Okay guys, I scraped it up and this dirt is just destroying them. It's eating the old copper coins, but it's another wheat cent. All right folks, I have got another wheat cent. And Ashley also dug a coin at the same time. Another wheat cent that she's working on.
I'm using a stick to scratch it off.
Boy, that one's in bad shape, huh?
It is completely slick and smooth, like I've never seen it.
Hang on a second. Here, put these two together, see if they're the same size. Yours is like misshapen.
Well, I think that, yeah, maybe it is. I was going to say I think that's just dirt buildup, but...
Wow, that thing's abused, huh?
Yeah, it is completely flat and smooth, like, yeah.
All right. Well, keep hunting.
Hello there, good buddy.
Hey, I had something ring up good and it looks kind of shiny.
Ooh.
Since you were right there, figure let's film it up. Maybe something decorative or something. Oh my gosh!
What is it? What is it?
It's a very old stylized dolphin. Like the old European style. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh, it's a pin. Oh, you know who uses that?
Who uses that?
This might be another Navy relic. Because they would use those.
That would be bananas.
Oh.
I keep getting my shadow on you.
Oh yeah, it's for odd time of day. This, I might be jumping the gun, but I think this is silver.
Oh my gosh,
This
Joel.
is going to be a silver pin.
Oh
my gosh.
my gosh. What?
That is an amazing piece of history, and that is an amazing little silver, some precious metal. Oh my gosh.
It is silver because I can see the word sterling inside.
Yes.
Congratulations, Mr. Newland.
Oh, that is going to be fun to research. That
I'm trying to get it to focus.
Amazing. And my machine is banana today. It is ringing up everything weird. That wheat cent I just got still says it's 74. I thought maybe it's a 1909 and it's more like an Indian, but no, it's just everything is ringing up crazy. That is beautiful.
Congrats.
Is waiting for you. Is waiting for you.
All right, folks, it's time for a wrap up. It was silverware hunts this time because we got a couple spoons. I got one and Ashley got a spoon bowl. Then we got this was a nice silver plated spoon. And this one was as well. Old silver plated spoon. I got some odds and ends here. And there was one more over here that Ashley got. And then, of course, the wheat cents. We get the Wheaties. The neatest one was one that Ashley dug. Very smooth and misshapen and thin. So it's somewhat flattened, but not completely flattened. And of course, we love tokens. Ashley found this University of California, Los Angeles parking token. Somebody must have come home from college a long time ago and dropped that in their yard here in Florida. There was one more token from one of our hunts that I found, but there were some really nice kids and the people that owned the house, and we left it with them. That it had a shamrock on one side, and then it had a castle in Ireland that someone went on vacation and visited. This is our second video in a row where we found something from Ireland. Found a lighter last week's video, and again, that's you know, I love history since I do this, and my father's family came from County Cork in the 1680s, and my mother's family were famine Irish, came from County Mayo in the 1800s, so that means a lot to me. But we gave that to them. Oh my gosh, look at this, folks. Ashley found that in some trash heaps and out in the woods where there had been a factory all the way back from the 1860s. Well, this is from the 1920s. That was the insignia they had on Pontiac cars in the 1920s. And then, oh my goodness, look at that ring. In fact, I need to get my hand in there so you can get the idea that that is a baby's ring, which that might seem strange, a baby's ring, but they would get a ring for the infant for christening or baptism. And that is an old one. And then this. Oh, this is an amazing find. As soon as I saw the old European heraldic style dolphin, I knew that we use that for our submarine pins. And that's what this is. It's a Sweethearts pin from World War II submariner. And that's a beautiful sterling silver piece of history. Wow, so excited to find that. So we did pretty good over the course of 5 hunts stuck together. And we are so glad that we were able to show you guys everything we found. All right, folks, that's going to do it for this episode of Chrononaut Metal Detecting. We got out there, we found some cool stuff, and on that last video where I said that my machine was acting weird, it then completely broke. So I'm without an AT Pro. Who knows if there's going to be a video next week. Hopefully I can either get it fixed or get a new one. We had a great time with Terry. Thanks for going out with us. And also, we're going to put a link again down in the description because we've had some people buying our t-shirts, which makes us very happy. Thank you so much for the support. Speaking of which, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit subscribe. Thanks, and see you next week.